the key to successful wok cooking is you need to have a very, very hot wok, and then you have to have all of your ingredients ready to go because it goes pretty fast. Hi everybody, my name is Uza and welcome to Uza's Food Labs. I have gotten a couple more messages, this time about salads. Everybody gets stuck in a rut trying to get into healthy mood or just having more vegetables in your diet. And a lot of people have asked me to think of a little bit of an alternative take on salads. And so I got into mad scientist mode and I came up with something that I'm quite proud of. I'm going to be showing you how to make my Ofada rice salad. To make this Ofada rice salad, you're going to need the following things. Ofada rice, which is our local unpolished rice, boiled and of course picked free of stones. A selection of vegetables. In this case, I'm going to be using cucumbers. I don't peel my cucumbers because I think that takes away from the fiber, but I do take the seeds out so that you don't have too much mush and water in your salad. I've got diced green peppers and I've got some scallions, the spring onions, the green parts. And then here I've got olives, green olives. They do have the seeds in, so when you're eating them, remember that, or remember to tell your guests as well. I've got some smoked cheese here, as well as some cherry tomatoes. And then my salad dressing is a little bit of Greek yogurt with a little bit of mayonnaise, with some black pepper and some oregano, and then parsley to garnish. So, to put together the Ofada rice salad, it really is as easy as combining all the ingredients. But I feel the need to explain myself. It really isn't as strange as you probably think. If you're a foodie, or if you watch a lot of food shows, or if you read a lot of recipes, you realize that there are couscous recipes and there are rice salad recipes. And some of the rice salad recipes are wild rice salad recipes. Now, Ofada rice, which is indigenous or started out in Ofada town in the western part of Nigeria, is actually the equivalent of wild rice. It used to be very popular back in the day, but so full of stones and the husk of the rice is still attached to it. So you spend a lot of time picking out the stones and things like that. But because of the popularity of the Ofada rice as we know it, and the designer stew or the Pamoil stew or Ayamashi stew as it's called, a lot of companies have actually started processing them a little bit. And when I say processing, they pick out as many of the stones as they can. They take away a lot of the husks, but it's still unpolished with its peculiar smell. So using it as a foundation for a wild rice salad isn't as bizarre if you think about that. So simply add my Ofada rice, which is not really the one in the market. I cooked this out of a box and followed the manufacturer's instructions on the box, and it came out fluffy and nice. And because it's a rice salad, it's better off cold. So this has been sitting in the fridge, and then in the bowl that you're going to serve it in, a bowl that's large enough to put all your ingredients in, I pour the Ofada rice. Then I add the vegetables. Remember, in here I've got the cucumbers, I've got spring onions, and I've got bell peppers here. And then I add the olives, my cherry tomatoes. You can use any kind of tomatoes as well that you like. I like the cherry tomatoes because, well, they look nice, even though I'll pick them out of the salad, but they look nice. And then you can cut them into two if you'd like, but these are really a nice size. So first of all, toss everything together first. You can see it already looks so pretty. And you know something, I think, again, I say it a lot on a lot of the episodes that air on my channel, that we really need to come out of our comfort zone, and food is really a unifying force. If you do a Google search, or if you just read recipes or watch cooking shows, you realize that Middle Eastern cuisine has a lot of jeweled rice recipes. And so if you're very adventurous, I don't see any reason why you can't add sultanas or raisins to this to add a little bit of sweetness. You can add pine nuts as well. Maybe toast them in a dry skillet first before you add them. There's just no reason why you can't have this. And with the holidays coming as well, this can be a very interesting side salad that you can serve, a side dish. And with all of these colors, I mean, it makes me feel happy. It's nothing short of festive. So here I'm using a creamy salad dressing just because I prefer it that way. You can use vinaigrettes, You can experiment with red wine vinegars and things like that. It really is up to you, but I just like using a little bit of creaminess, especially if you're going to serve this to people who aren't used to it. A creamy dressing is a safer option to go. It's less offensive to them than to have a rice salad. It's bad enough you're introducing a rice salad, and then you now get like a vinegary dressing. You may just have people leave your dish for you. So remember that in my dressing, I added my black pepper and oregano. You can use mixed herbs. And again, you can see that it's not so much. The dressing isn't so much. It's just enough to coat the rice and bind everything together. But it's still fresh and vibrant, and it's a cold salad. You make this, stick it in the fridge until you're ready to serve. It's even better. That way the flavors get to come together. If you're going to be saving your salad in the fridge, I suggest and I encourage you to cover up your bowl with cling film after you've mixed it and cleaned it so it's nice and tidy, so you can go from fridge straight to the table. When I'm dealing with fresh salads and fruits, I really don't like too much interference, so I make it in the bowl I want to serve it with and leave it. I don't like to transfer from one thing to the other. Psychologically, I just feel like you're increasing the chain of command for the germs. So, and the last thing you want is for your guests to fall sick from your salads or any of your fruit. Okay, this is just so beautiful. Now, as a salad, there's absolutely no protein in this in terms of, except for the cheese, there's no animal protein in it. So if you've got vegetarians or vegans, they will love this salad. You can also have it with grilled fish or grilled chicken or anything else if you want to feel like you're actually eating some meat. So here you have it, my Ofada rice salad. My Ofada rice salad, perfect for the holidays with all its festive colors. Until the next time I come your way again, I ask you to subscribe to the channel. There's a link on the page. You can also follow me on Twitter at Uzo's Food Labs, on my Facebook page, Uzo's Food Labs, and the blog, which is going to have a lot of recipes for the holidays and lots of fab entertaining ideas. The address is www.uzosfoodlabs.blogspot.com. Take care. Key to successful wok cooking is you need to have a very, very hot wok, and then you have to have all of your ingredients ready to go because it goes pretty fast.